You know, chilling on this couch here. I came upstairs after Cooper tried to hump my leg. So this is a part 2 for today. It's 10 o'clock. It's 9:50. I thought it was 10:50 for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm still here. It's Monday, August 19th. Why are you still here? You should be at work already. Well, I called out. Last night, originally I had it planned for half a day. But the problem is, again, it's nobody's fault. What's in here actually? I just noticed. The hell is Ethan Allen? What would be cool if one of the Wii remotes was in here. That would be pretty cool. They got a lot hiding back there. Anyway, no, I am not rummaging through their stuff. There's just a lot of cool stuff that I haven't seen in a long time to really pay attention to look at. So, yeah, I'm upstairs, so I could just chill out pretty much for the rest of the time that I'm here. Kind of away from the dogs, but at the same time still being there because, I don't want to come back half a day. I've been dealing with a lot of attendance problems at my work, and it's not because of the fact, just because of my dentist appointments. There have been a couple of times where I have left early. And then there's a day, like, literally this is the first day I've called out in a long, long time. And, yeah, so... Which I did call out. I called out mainly because this morning, not that it was planned or anything, it just kind of fell through the way that it happened. There's no excuse for it, really. There's no excuse for it, but I called out, basically, I woke up this morning, the dogs pissed in a few places, and they shit in a place. It took me like an hour and a half to clean it up. Because the poop was basically dried off and stuck into the ground. And these are new floorings that these guys got too. It's new floorings that they got. So I felt really bad to just, wipe it up and just leave the shit stuck into the floor. So of course I cleaned it up. And yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun cleaning the piss up and all that stuff. I sprayed the hell out of it because they made the whole damn house stink. I shit you not. Last night, I woke up and I smelt it, but I was like, I'm not awake. I'm not fully awake. I'm just gonna go back to bed. So I went back to sleep. I woke up this morning, it didn't smell. So I was like, okay, maybe it was just my imagination. Whatever, right? I was like, it's probably not that big of a deal. Me and my big mouth. So I went downstairs and I spotted a whole big pile of shit. And I spotted a couple puddles of dog urine. So I cleaned all of it up. Took an hour. Took about an hour. Took till it was close to 9. So another thing, I was such in a rush to leave yesterday. I was reminded to grab my clothes. But they wanted water, and I was trying to get back here. Because it was 9 o'clock. I was like, I gotta get going. I forgot the clothes. I forgot my clothes. But I didn't really think about it until this morning when I got a call from Mom. She woke me up, and she was like, just go back to the house and get changed. I was just like, fuck, dude. As soon as she told me that, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm wrapping around this. Yeah, she's making everybody else's responsibilities her responsibility, and my car is on me, bro. It's on me. It's not on her. You know? I'm paying for the ticket. I'm going to do what I can to really get that job at the hospital. I'm not going to fuck around at the hospital. You know? So... yeah, you know, that's about it, really. You know, I'm hoping to get a new job, you know, since I got fucked out of almost full time, you know. I was 37 hours technically with the lunches, but, you know, my mom was like, you can ask for like 9 to 5:30. I'm like, if they're cutting a whole day off of my shift, what makes you think they're going to give me more time, you know? You know, so... yeah, I'm not staying till 5:30. My ears were itching because of my earbuds. I gotta clean my ears when I go home later. So, yeah, I feel bad for my mom. It's been a hard weekend for her. She didn't even go to church yesterday. She didn't even go to church. That's how pissed off she was at the world. You know, she just didn't even bother going to church. You know, so... yeah. It's been quite a hassle, you know. I'm pretty much just at a loss for the way how things have been, you know. My dad lost a family friend, so he's kind of in a bit of a struggle with... he's lost a lot of people this last year. My dad has lost literally everybody that has died this last year. Some of them he wasn't friendly with or close to, but it was still death around him. You know, for the last couple of years, my dad has been around 6 deaths, 7 deaths. As in, like, you know, people he knew, people he lived with, people he was around. You know, a couple years ago, 2023, 2022, that Damien guy, have I ever talked about that? I don't know. So this guy that my dad lived with in Merced, you know, before my dad moved into the house that he's at now, before he got evicted, there was a guy named Damien, or something like that, Damien, who lived there, and he was a very satanic guy. He was a satanic guy. He was a heavy drug user. He just wasn't really a good person all around, spiritually. And, yeah, you know, he would bash people in the house for, you know, don't talk about God in the house and all that stuff. And my dad would just be like, I'm fucking saying whatever I want, you know, you're not gonna stop me. Yep. But the guy was a very big drug dealer. You know, he had a lot of stuff found on him, and he had a lot of courts and stuff like that. And the guy died of a drug overdose in his house. He was dead, slumped over in his bed, and he stunk the whole fucking house up. He stunk the whole house up, and he made it hell in that house, pretty much. He was a newer guy, and yeah, the guy was dead, decomposing in the house. And he didn't come out of his room for a few days, so they didn't know what to think. But yeah, I sure know the guy, definitely not wanting to be anywhere near God and rejecting God, is definitely not in a nice place, which is really too bad. But that was one of the first deaths that my dad was around, considering the man died in that same living environment that my dad's in. And then Donald died April or sometime last year. Donald, who was my older sister's stepdad. And then Dan died after that. And I think my dad lost another friend during that time period before Dan, Uncle Dan. He died last year in December, who my dad was close to. Then Uncle Sammy died. Oh, mother. Sorry, my mom texted me, so I'm like trying to get back to her. Yeah. Sorry. She just texted me out of nowhere, so... You know, I'm not trying to be on my mom's bad side. I'm not. It's just I keep falling into fucking traps with myself. You know, and I keep setting myself up. But anyway, so yeah. Donald, who is my sister, older sister, stepdad, died. He drank himself to death, and he died of cirrhosis of the liver, I think. Yeah, drinking got him killed. And then, what else? Uncle Mikey died. Or not Uncle Mikey, Uncle Sammy died. Uncle Mikey's still kicking it. He's a really great guy. Love that guy. Yeah, Uncle Sammy died. He was dying very slowly, would not get off the drugs, had cancer so many times, but yeah, his body just had enough. Yeah, he just had enough. And yeah, you know, his body just gave out on him and he died in his sleep. Yeah. And then I keep forgetting the girl's name. Yvette. It's not Yvette. It's like Sivan or Sivan or something. Sivan or something like that. Young girl died of cancer recently. 38 years old. Julie's age, just about. And then my dad's friend, John W. Henry, who died on Thursday. It was a car accident. And, yeah, just want to say my condolences with him, majority of these people again, except for Damien. You know, I didn't know the guy, and clearly he was an asshole. But even in death, you would hope people would still make it regardless if they fuck up, you know? So, who knows? But anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'm chilling up here again to kind of get away from the dogs a little bit, take a break. I fed them, picked up their shit, so I'm just taking a break. But yeah, my mom's texting me, so I really hope my mom just gets better, you know? Because she's been really angry at everybody lately, but rightfully so. You know, it's not an out of control thing. But anyway, what else? Yeah, called out of work, going back tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till they come back. You know, hang out with the dogs until then. Get some breakfast later, probably after I leave. And yeah, you know, so, but anyway, this video wasn't mainly supposed to be about people who died and all that stuff. I was just talking about my dad in general, being around people who passed, and dealing with grief and loss and all that stuff. The people who've come and gone the last many years that they've lived, you know. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of car shit, a lot of shit like that. Last Thursday, ironically, I guess that same night, there were two cars racing on Canyon, which is in between Spanaway and Puyallup and Tacoma. There was an explosion. I guess both the cars were going 100 miles per hour and they both crashed. And they killed the young people inside the cars. So, yeah, it was pretty tragic, you know. But, yeah, that night was just, this weekend was just fucking crazy all around. But anyway, yeah, they got a Wii over there and my uncle's Marines hat. I would have loved to have gone to the Marines, but it's just, I know they're very hard. Not as hard as they used to be, but I know. Hard now is kind of an overstatement compared to hard back in the day. But yeah, it's just I got stuff here that I pay for, I care for here, and you know, I'm just happy with life here, you know. But even though it's rocky right now, as long as I just get a stable job, I'm happy. I'm pretty good, you know. But anyway, so I'm going to end here. I'm just going to chill out. I'll probably ask my aunt and uncle how's their vacation going, you know, so far. And yeah, you know, so they should be back within the next couple hours, few hours or so. Maybe 1:45, maybe they'll head back at 11. They're probably packing up now, who knows, you know. So anyway, until then though, I shall see y'all again. When I go home, I'm gonna shave all this off. I might still keep the mustache. A lot of people like the mustache. I might even copy my dad, you know, if it ever start. Oh yeah, that wouldn't look too bad, you know. Imagine that, just it going down there, and then whoop, you know, because that's how my dad has it. He has it like meow, and then meow, you know. You know, just a line down, and then you know, like that. Would that look too macho? I don't know. No offense, Dad, but it's a very macho look, which is a compliment to you because it looks good on you. To me, it would look very weird, and I think it'd probably scare my mom a little. But anyway, yeah, so that is life. Such is life for right now. I'm gonna end it here. See how my aunt and uncle are doing. But anyway, thank you for watching. And yeah, last day here. This might be my last video. I don't know. But until then, maybe there might be part 2. Not sure. Bye for now. Nintendo Wii.